And welcome everybody. It's 2 o'clock on Tuesday. Well, Central Time. Noon I hear in other places like California. But my name is 𝐿eAnn and I'm here and I'm really excited to show you the amazing power of a tool that is unlike anything else. You may think, oh, I've seen that. I've done that. And by the way, that's what I said in July too. I'm like, oh, nothing new under the sun. No, starting to show my age, right? But I said, no, there's nothing new. I've been in digital marketing since it started. I was doing email marketing when people didn't have email addresses. There's nothing new under the sun. And then in July, I was exposed to something called Now.Site. And in 30 minutes, I was changing everything. I canceled subscriptions I was paying money on for dashboards I never used because I didn't have the time. I was frustrated with how do I get all this stuff coordinated? What do I need to do next? What do I need to do next? And just, it got so overwhelming. I honestly didn't market my business very often. So with this opportunity to start a Now.Site, I found a complete answer and it cost less. Boom. How cool is that? Everything you need to market your business. We're going to talk about the difference between marketing and sales a little bit. Everything you need to market your business, be more successful, take less time, and save money. Who's in for that? Let's see a hand raise or something here. I like the jazz hands. Yay, everybody up for some fun. Okay, well, let's get started then. I'm going to share my screen. Everybody cross their fingers. Every once in a while, this does not go how I think it's going to go when I share my screen. But we're going to make it work today, right? 3, 2, 1, share. Oh, come on. Yes, I think it did. Okay, good enough. Document recovery and all. You know what? I'd like to try just one more time just to make it just a little better, to improve our experience. One moment. I think I can do that even better. We're going to go to advanced. I'm going to do portion of the screen. We're going to share it. And hey, doesn't that look better? So welcome. I want to welcome you to this incredible opportunity. And I'm so excited that you're here today. We have some guests. We have some current Now.Site users. So here's what's going to happen. First, we're going to go through this explanation of what Now.Site is, how it can change your business radically. And then we're going to also do some training for those people that want to hang on. That'll be a separate recording, but you can hang on and learn a little bit more, dive a little deeper into the product and see how it works. So here we go. Anybody know any small business owners? I do. Oh, wait, I am one. I know and love small business owners. In fact, we should all love small business owners because really our economy is really based on small business, believe it or not. And yet so many small business owners don't succeed. And it's the big businesses that have really been making, well, let's face it, a lot of money in the last, couple decades. And so our founder and CEO, Justin Balabova, he said, no, I want to create something that helps the small business owner. I want to create something that will change the lives and bring us into the same playing field as big business. And when I share what I'm going to share with you, with other small business owners, especially in network marketing, which is a form of small business, they often say, oh yeah, just like I used to say, oh yeah, I've seen that. I've done that. I know that. I have that. But there's really nothing like what you see. So we all know this. More contacts always lead to more customers. The question is, how do you get those more contacts? A lot of us small business owners do a lot of this. We do sales. We go to networking events. We get on to Facebook and LinkedIn and we're like, hey, I have something to sell you. I have something to sell you. Buy from me, buy from me. And it works really well, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm seeing thumbs down. Everybody's shaking their head. No, it doesn't work really well. Well, now we need to do sales, okay? Sales is basically how we're putting food on the table, how we're keeping the lights on, right? So we need sales. But not everybody is in the place to buy today. And in fact, even if they are, a lot of people just don't like to be sold. And in fact, last night I was on a presentation, not unlike this one, but done by Richard, part of in the Gem Junkies. It's another part of this huge organization that we're all part of. And he just said it so brilliantly that if you can instead move from sales to marketing, even the people who would want to buy right now are more likely to buy when they don't feel like they're getting sold. So we can really move into marketing. So how do you market, and what is marketing? I said we talk about this, so here we go. Marketing is finding those future people and drawing in a crowd of people who will need whatever your products or service is. So sales is about now, what you're getting in today. Marketing is about what you're going to get. And that group of people is so much bigger than the group of people that are looking at this moment right now when you happen to be on Facebook. Okay, so there's a lot to say about all of that. And, but it's really important that we shift our mindset, as Richard said, actually, shift our mindset from sales to marketing. But marketing seems, for some people, well, it's so slow, and how do I do it? And, you know, I need sales today. How do I make that happen too? So we're going to explore that. Excuse me while I play with my screen a little bit here. Like to see all your chats too, if I can arrange it, but we'll get to questions and answers in a little bit here too, I promise. So we don't just want to do sales today. We also want sales tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, and so forth. And by the way, that's how you really create a thriving business. So digital marketing has leveled the playing field. And now, thanks to Now.Site, we can market like large companies. And I really mean that, thanks to Now.Site. Because we've always, you know, for the last 10 years or so, we've been able to market digitally. But were we marketing or were we selling? And really, there are some tools that we didn't have access to. Maybe you're familiar with some of the terms, maybe you're not. Retargeting ads, you've been subject to them, I promise. And the concepts that bigger companies can use in terms of putting stuff out there. Now look at all the icons on the screen. Pinterest and LinkedIn and YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. There's a Vimeo, I see it. You know, I'm reading names that are, honestly, they're just logos. Those names aren't on all of these things. There's one word on this whole thing. But we've learned these logos so well because they're so pertinent to our lives. And yet, if you wanted to place ads on every one of these, you would have to learn all of these platforms. Now, I don't know about you as a small business owner, but do you have time for that? I don't. I didn't. And now I don't have to. Boom. So the Now.Site platform is the first all-in-one digital platform powered by artificial intelligence, which we're going to talk a little bit more about later, to market like the big companies. So let me show you some of this. With the Now.Site platform, it attracts people and then retargets to those prospects to bring them back to you over and over again. So just an example, you've had this happen to you. You visit Amazon and you look at that really cool new pair of shoes. Yes. And then your dog needs to go on a walk or your kid's crying in the other room or whatever happens, you get taken away from it. So you leave the website, you don't buy the shoes. Well, guess what? The next time you go and open up your email, there's those shoes. The next time you go on Facebook, there's those shoes. You log into LinkedIn, there's those shoes. You check on to your favorite news channel, there's those shoes. Golly, they've tracked you. And that's what retargeting really is. But eventually the purpose is if you really want those shoes, by about the 7th, 8th, 9th time, you're probably going to click on and get those shoes. Now, if you notice, eventually the ads drop off too. They don't continue forever. I know there's a couple of items that I've wanted, never did get around to clicking on the ad, and now I can't find them. But the retargeting can be very, very effective. And with our platform, you can retarget your customers. This has not really been available to small businesses in the past. and it's available now to us small businesses, thanks to Now.Site. So here is the whole big platform, and I'm going to do a quick run through also from my own back office so you can see. But we do everything. Social marketing right now, most of the time you're using to reach the people that you already know, the people that you know, the people that you love, the people that you trust. But there's a whole nother world out there of people who don't know you yet. And you want to talk to them because some of them really need what you offer, right? I have now placed several ads through the Now.Site platform, super easy, really easy to create. I'll show it to you in a moment. And I'm getting incredible results with the number of people who are clicking through and coming to me. So right now, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, we can create ads that become clickable, that get people to our websites, people that we don't even know. Most of the people in my Now.Site CRM are people I've never talked to face-to-face. I've never put gas in my car to meet them. And yet they gave me permission to talk with them and to continue to keep in touch with them. So one of the ways we do this is through what's called an ad pin. Ad pins have also been called in other platforms geo-targeting. And just to give you an idea, it always was extraordinarily expensive. Like I really wanted to do it when I had a brick and mortar business. I really did. But the contract that they asked me to sign was like $400 a month for several years in order to get the device that they said that I needed to do this. And I was like, oh, but I really want to do it. I know it can make a big difference. And by the way, it does. So let's see how that works. So with an ad pin and with all of the ads that we do, we create a full color ad very, very quickly and easily through an ad editor that's in Now.Site. It's not hard at all. You create the ad and you drop it onto a map. So for instance, imagine that. I have an ad pin that's might just happen to be dropped right on top of the Mall of America right now, trying to help, a whole bunch of small businesses help with their marketing. Feel free, do the same thing. It's a big world. We have lots of abundance, but that's what I'm doing. Now for you, maybe you want to pick a mall or a retail mecca near you because, hey, it would be kind of nice to meet people face to face once in a while too, if they happen to be local. So you can choose your own location and decide, hey, that's who I want to reach. So you can also set how big that target is. So in my case, I'm like, well, while I'm at the Mall of America, which happens to be near the airport, I'll take those travelers that happen to be going through. So I didn't make it terribly big, but I did include a bigger area where I know, hey, people could be going through on 494, which is one of our major freeways here in Minnesota. I don't care if my ad drops onto them. They could be busy people in need of my services. I'm also a big believer that the right people will see my ads at the right time. So that's where I drop my ad pin. In this advanced ad targeting, we can actually choose the age group, the gender, and the ad schedule that we want them to see. So let's say you're marketing a $1 million house. Probably don't need the 18-year-olds to see it. What do you think? But on the other hand, if you're a Mary Kay representative, you probably want females to be looking at your ads more than males, just because they're more likely to be your clients, like 90%. Ad schedule. Too, you can actually choose to put the ads out on a schedule that fits your day and time so that you can respond to them more timely. And I will be getting to questions about this soon. Then you start to broadcast. You broadcast this and your ad appears, like I said, in all those different social medias. Now, that means everything. iPhones, Androids, tablets, desktop, laptops, and look at all of these. Because Now.Site actually buys 100, let's count the zeros, 100 million ads per month and resells it to us. So I heard this was brilliant last night. Well, why would Facebook post our ads? Well, why would Twitter? Well, why would Forbes? Because Now.Site buys these ads. We bought them. They better put our ads up, right? We're not asking for a favor and we're not forcing it on them. We bought it, they're posting it. Works. But we don't have to learn all these platforms. It's super, super easy. It's so easy to create these ads. You don't have to do it for all these ones. You just put in like one little picture, one square, one rectangular picture, a little bit of copy. It does go through a brief approval process and then boom, it starts to drop. This is a little bit of an extra cost to the standard price, but wait till I tell you what it is. Remember that $400 a month multi-year thing? Yeah, we'll get there. It's not that much. Okay, so what happens then? So these ads, like I said, drop onto people's phones. Everybody's got one, maybe two. And that full color ad appears in your prospect's device. Now, to be clear, there's ad pins and there are other ads that we also have that will appear on people's devices. So in this case, it kind of looks like she might be on Facebook, which could be one of our retargeting ads too. Regardless, however the ad shows up, they click on it. And when they click on it, they go to a beautiful full color website. Okay, now business owners, think. When is the last time you talked to somebody who said, I'd love to create a website for you? Because websites traditionally can cost a pretty penny. In fact, 𝐒𝐢𝐭𝐞, who actually invited me to Now.Site in July, she said that just last spring, somebody said, hey, I want to create a great landing page for you. It's going to be amazing. It's going to convert. It's going to do all this stuff for you. And it's only $1,000 for one page, a landing page. ClickFunnels is out there too. And they say, okay, we're going to create a funnel of landing pages and we're going to convert and we're going to do, but there's a membership and a price cost to it that can be really high. I think somebody told me on this call a few weeks ago, $400 per page. Well, in our case, in Now.Site, these pages are included once, twice, 3 times, unlimited times. You can create as many pages as you need. So right here, we have a realtor named Dave Poole. He's down in Texas, I believe, and he's created this particular page. Now, the young woman in the photo before, she's clicked on this. She's opened up to this beautiful page. And you know what? I'm guessing Dave Poole may or may not possibly have other houses that he's also running ads for and other pages that he's creating. Good for him. He can do as many as he wants. He's not limited. He doesn't have to wait until one house sells so he can replace the pictures to sell the next one. He can have all the houses he wants listed on their individual landing pages as much as he wants. There's another little sneaky trick that I heard last night. If you want to talk about little sneaky tricks with real estate, get in touch with me later. But so in here, this woman who is, not maybe looking for a house today, but she'll eventually need a house. Remember, marketing, not sales, but maybe she just really wants to see this house because seriously, isn't this beautiful? So she right now on this page can indicate, hey, I'd like to come check this house out. And maybe Dave has even included a short video, just enough to tease, because you can put videos on these pages. You can really customize these pages. They're beautiful. A little bit of a video. She's like, oh, I just got to see more. And she wants to go look at that house. We know people do this, right? Now in real estate, you're not really supposed to go look at houses that you're not ready to buy. We still know what happens. So, but let's say she says she's, interested and she, at least now she's told Dave, hey, I'm in the market someday and I'm interested in knowing what you can share with me. So therefore, she has now gone into Dave's database, CRM, contact. I always get stuck on this one. Yeah, anyway, keeping in touch with the people that you want to keep in touch with. Somebody's going to put it in the chat, I know it. So customer relationship management tool. There we go. Contact relationship management tool. Look, I got that all by myself without the chat. So this woman has now gone into Dave's customer relationship management tool, and now given him permission to keep in touch with her. So what does he do next? Okay, here's her information. She has shared with him, and now Now.Site actually goes out and finds more information about her, Like, boom. Hey, by the way, she didn't enter a photo of herself, but Now.Site's research can about 40% of the time go out and find more information about people. So when Dave actually checks on her profile, he has more information about her than she maybe even entered, but it helps him to be able to relate to and connect with her better when he does reach out to her individually. And now we can start doing an email campaign. Now here's the cool thing. Remember, we're doing marketing, giving, and providing information to people, not trying to just sell them immediately. Remember, she's not ready to buy a house yet, but as she's working towards it, she probably has questions that maybe Dave knows, like, what do I need to know about getting a mortgage? What do I need to know about, just different things about home ownership? Is it a good time? Where's the market? Other related topics. What's a title company? He can set up email campaigns that help her with these types of questions, but also even connects her to his partners. Let's say he knows a couple mortgage people that he likes to work with. He's found that they're efficient and they give really great rates to his people. Well, he can actually promote his partners through these emails and be just, hey, by the way, if you want to talk to a mortgage professional, reach out to my friend so-and-so. Is that asking for a sale today? No, but it is helping her to feel like, wow, Dave's got my back. I want to work with him someday. Got it? Whose brain is like exploding just a little bit right now? Just a little. Okay. So we get the idea. We get email campaigns so you can keep in touch with people. You build out your email campaigns, you build the relationship, you win their trust, and eventually you win a customer. So we have the CRM and we grow that database piece by piece, day by day, hour by hour. And over time, it really does grow into quite a list of people. The larger the list, the better off you are. The better off you are to being able to find those people when you do need those sales, because you do need to keep the lights on. All right, so measuring your results, we have analytic tools. We are powered by Google Analytics, and then now we're getting to the artificial intelligence. This is super, super cool. So marketing, like I said, let's say you, I have a coffee company. Turns out that when people are interested in healthy coffee, they're interested in a lot of other healthy things too, like exercise and healthy foods and non-GMO and all sorts of stuff. Well, AI goes out, artificial intelligence, AI, finds articles related to those things. And not just like random articles, but really great converting articles. Articles with great headlines, with great photos, articles that have been clicked on a lot, and that feeds them to me 2 at a time, day by day, for me to share with my healthy coffee people. Those articles don't sell coffee, not at all, but they do get clicked on and do get opened by my people. It's an automatic, it's called a newsletter. It goes out, and guess what's at the bottom of every newsletter? My name, my website, and an article that they're really interested in. I'm branding myself. Every time they open one of these newsletters, they get branded a little bit more to become familiar with my name and my brand. And so it's just giving them something that they'll find interesting. Hey, it might even be to lead to other people and other products, things like that. Don't care. Abundant world, big world. And if, the more generous I appear, the more likely that they're going to feel like I'm somebody that they can know, like, and trust. So online marketing, basically, I think I've pretty well played it out here. It's just complicated. Before July, I had to have my Hootsuite account. I had a WordPress account. I was still resisting ClickFunnels because it was expensive as far as I was concerned. I had a blog. I had SEO that I was trying to check in on with Google that I really didn't understand. I also was doing email marketing. I was using HubSpot, which was somewhere between $50 and $100 per month. And that's a decrease from what they really wanted to sell me. What I really wanted to have was the $300 or $400 a month product, because I really couldn't pay for the $800 per month product that would really do more. And you know what? Even the $800 a month product wouldn't do all this. It did some of these things, but $800 a month? If you're in small business, wait, hold on. That's like, that's another employee to some degree, maybe a cheap employee, but yeah. Retargeting ads, can't buy them. Hard to, really expensive, hard to figure out, very complicated. And then the CRM and analytics. So you add all those things up, and yeah, 500 would be great deal, but $2,500 a month, even more. I know people who spend $2,500 a month just on their email client, like Salesforce and some of these other ones. I'm not saying that Salesforce specifically is that one. I don't know the prices, but the worst part is the bottom line on this page. They're not integrated. They're not automated, and they're not artificial intelligence powered. So what if we can change it all and move it all to being done with one product? And that's Now.Site, and for a low, low price. I said it did it all. I also said you'd pay less. So I was paying hundreds of dollars a month for a lot of those products. Now I canceled all that, and I'm paying $87 a month for way more, for all of that to be integrated, for everything to be put together. And then, that ad pin thing I told you about, that's $400 a month, multi-year, $50 to drop 10,000 ads, 10,000 ads. That's a lot of ads. That's a lot of ads for $50. And it's optional. You don't have to do it. Because the retargeting ads are part of the program. So you get just a ton of stuff all in one digital marketing platform. And by the way, really excellent support. I'm going to show you the support button when I show you my back office here. So today you're out there hunting, you're out there networking, you're out meeting people one by one, hoping, will you buy from me? Will you buy from me? But tomorrow you could be marketing to a lot more people. So then they're ready for you. They'll come to you. They'll like you. They'll trust you. And you'll be their choice to come to you out of your database of prospects. How's that sound? Okay, just quickly. There is a way to get your program for free. And this is how this works. Like I said, $87 to get your program. Awesome price. For many people, done. You can cancel hundreds of dollars, only spend $87. That's fantastic. There is a substantial income that can be made, however, by referring the Now.Site platform to other people. And basically, when you share it with 3 people, it's that they've changed the program since this slide. You actually get paid $100. So you're going to spend $87, but you're going to get paid $100. So we recommend, hey, get 5 people in to do that. And you're pretty much like me, running for free, all of it. Like, it's a huge swing in my bottom line of my business. My expenses for all the digital marketing platforms in the past, I now pay nothing because I've referred this product to people. In fact, Now.Site is paying me. And the income goes up. We can keep going on the income. I think I'd prefer at this time, it's 2:30, to get into some questions and some training. Yeah, okay, somebody over here, 10,000 ads. I'm looking through the chat right now just to see if I can answer some quick questions here. You guys have been busy on this chat. Let's see, Wilma says, I am now on my Now.Site now, trying to minimize so you can see how things are. Okay, and I'm starting from scratch, utilizing the steps to get a feel for what needs to be done. Great. We're going to move into training really shortly here, Wilma, so we can work through some of those steps. Yay. I'm a newbie, only 2 weeks in. I'm one in. Woohoo. Yay, Linda. Sales is the most lucrative business. A good salesperson has the customer's interest in mind. Absolutely. It's not about you. It's about them. Everybody's interested in WIIFM. What's in it for me? So make sure you're answering those questions for your customers. the artificial intelligence piece is what really attracted me to it. So amazing. Totally. Like, do you really want to, I've done it. I used to block time every month, be like, okay, I'm going to go find articles that I can promote from other people's stuff. And it was a hassle and it was hard. And now it just appears in my inbox. I'm going to show you how easy in a moment. The ad piece included in the program. It is the ad pin is an upgrade, but the retargeting ads, as I said, are included. Yay. Linda says, Facebook ad manager can get so complicated. And she paid multiple grand for our website. Yep, I've done it too. I think my total spend on websites is well over $20,000 over the years. Well over. I tried to build my own a few years ago with a tutorial step-by-step. How'd that work out for you? The tutorial was a couple hundred, then everything else cost a few $100s. After a while, it got confusing and I quit. Yep. Been there, done that. And I've been building websites myself for quite a while, but this is so intuitive and so easy. And we're going to really focus on websites today. So yay. Fraction of the cost plus live training. Like, hello, this is live unless you're watching the recording, then it's not live. Okay. I had ClickFunnels. It was $300 a month to do what this does. $300 a month. There you go. Knock off the 300, add the 87, start making 100. That's a big swing. 10,000 ads. Wow, I misunderstood. I thought it was 10,000 emails. This is so cool. I joined as a customer, but am excited to share it because it is amazing. So true, so true. Okay, so I'm going to stop the share here. We're going to jump into my back office. I'm going to give you a peek at what this actually looks like. We're going to have to back out of here, but I think you're seeing my back office now. Let's see, I know you're seeing it. So I'm going to click into social marketing just to give you a quick run through here before we jump into the training on what 3-click marketing really looks like. So we have pulled up here. I'm actually at this point promoting 5 different websites. I really encourage everybody, please start with 3. There's no reason to jump into 5 or 10. They're great programs. If you grow into that, if you need it at some point, it's there for you. But this is probably the only time in my life, and I used to work for Yellow Pages, that I've said, buy the smallest package, because it really does so much. So I have a Joyminder consulting page. That's one of my businesses. And here, this is actually just an image that they're saying, hey, generate user engagement meant by sharing images. Great idea. I'm not going to do that right this minute. And then I have another one for my travel company that says business travel safety tips for travel managers and employees. That's a good one, probably. The next one is another sharing image engagement. I'm just kind of flipping through to see what's here. Another engagement photo. Heavy on those today, not typical. Here, I told you about my coffee company, 7 simple and delicious keto salads. Let's do this one real quick. I'm going to post this. And it says, first of all, would I like to add this content to my website's blog? We didn't really talk about blogs, but blogs are a way that you keep the content of your website fresh. Google loves when people have a blog, but Google really loves when you're updating your blog on a regular basis. Consider my blog updated. Done. One click. No copying, no pasting, no other back office, no shenanigans, just done. And I love it. They reward me. They say, your blog done. I'm so happy. It's super awesome. Next pop-up is saying, hey, let's post this on social media. So I take a couple little steps here. This is going to take me a minute. But that was that article was called 7 Simple and Delicious Keto Salads. So I'm just going to call it Keto Salads. And then I like to add joy onto the end of my things for Joyminder. And then if I ever see this again, I'll know it was mine. I'm not going to put it to my personal page, but I am going to put it on my travel page, because I've also found that coffee people and healthy people seem to like to travel a lot. So I'm just going to put on my healthy page and my public page. I click on next and I say, keto is pretty popular, P-O-P-U-L-A-R, with a lot of people. Here are some fun ideas to try. I haven't read the article. I am going to, trust that there are actually 7 simple and delicious keto salads here. Why am I not investigating this more? Again, abundance mindset. This is recommended that this will work with my people. And you can kind of train AI a little bit too. In this case, I think this is going to be a great fit. I'm adding that. I'm hitting post and it's done. It actually just went to 2 of my Facebook pages and it's already been posted. If we go look at my Facebook pages, you would see that. I don't have to do anything else. It's done. How fast was that? Did anybody time me? And then it says, would I like to email this content to my followers? I think I will. They haven't heard from me yet today. So I did send that out. Now, what I actually sent out was that newsletter I told you before. Basically, it's going to say, hey, I thought you might find this interesting. And then it's my signature with my website address, and then it's the article. That's the whole thing. There's nothing in there saying sale, buy now, nothing taking, all giving. And that's the email that just went out to several dozen people that have indicated interest in what I do. So finally, it says build my audience. It's a great reminder to spend 3 minutes adding new friends and followers. This is social. So if it took you 2 minutes to do those 3 clicks and you had 3 minutes on to do this, to build your audience, you are done marketing your business in 5 minutes. Now I have 5 websites, 5 businesses that I'm promoting. So it's going to take me 5 times 5, 25 minutes. But 25 minutes to do all that marketing is pretty phenomenal. And hey, by the way, you might only have one. Start with one. That's why we recommend the $87. By the way, they're going to guilt you a little here. Are you sure you don't want to build your audience? I'm just not going to waste your time. I will go back and build my audience later. I promise. So that is 3-click marketing. That's a quick view of what we have and how it works. I told you I have been doing this for a little while. I have built a lot of websites. They are super easy to do. We're going to dive into that into the training. With every website comes a newsletter campaign, and then you can set up your own email campaigns. Boom, it's right there. I've got my CRM back here. I'm not sure I clicked on it properly. There we go. And so my CRM is just sitting here and it's all segmented up by who's in what and how to contact to different people. I can also import contacts, export contacts. There's a lot of things like this that want to keep your people captive to them. I was thinking especially of some particular companies that they don't let you export your customers, your contacts. They make you keep it in them. It makes it very difficult. This one actually allows you to export your contacts if you want to for other reasons. And then of course there's online ads. Okay, online ads, just so you see, I have 2 retargeting ads because I did upgrade to the 2nd level. With the 1st level, you get 1 retargeting ad. And then I added on a small business struggle ad, which is an ad pin ad. So these are my online ads that I paid for. And it's been seen by almost 3,000 people. And I've had about better than a 1% click through. And they even say in here, if you're getting better than 0.7%, like less than 1%, that's considered good. I'm getting more than 1%. But check out my retargeting ads. Notice that I did pick the same photo. So once they've clicked on my ad one time, now they get retargeted to come back. Same photo. People are very visual. Keep this in mind. Little pro tip there for you. 109 people have seen it. 21 people have clicked. That's a 20% click through. Do you remember what I just said a minute ago? 1% would be good. 20% click through. Now, this is the 2nd month that I've been running this ad. So, but even last month, I think I had pretty much the same. I think 20% was very familiar. On the other ad, it's been seen for new and existing businesses looking for marketing help also. There's just 2 different ads basically promoting the same thing. That one has been seen 250 times, been clicked on 30 times. Again, better than 10%, which is just awesome. Finally, support. Amazing support. Really, truly. You don't have to wait till Tuesday at 2 o'clock Central Time to come here. We do offer a lot of live trainings throughout the week because some of us are just passionate about what we do. Not me, yeah, other people. We love doing this because we love serving people. But the support is available right through the website. You can start a video call 68 hours a week. They offer live video support 7 days a week. At some points during the day, you've got live video support and all the details. You can send a message, you can continue conversations you've had before, and you can get to our training and iBoomerangs, oh, that's a different thing, but the training resources right here, and all sorts of stuff. Quick start videos, links to training and events calendar. There's just so much support here. You can jump on Vimeo, you can jump on YouTube. They've got support there as well. There's just more support than you can shake a stick at, let's just say. So that is our quick overview, relatively quick. Hey, I've seen these go an hour and 15 minutes because we get so excited about what we're sharing here. So let me just jump back to see if I have any other comments to answer, and then we will end this recording, jump into a training recording. Both of these will be up on my YouTube channel shortly. So if you would go look for 𝐍𝐸 Consulting on YouTube and give me a subscribe, you will get notified when these videos go up. So if anything I've covered today you want to see again, you can do that. If you want to share this video with somebody, you can do that. If you want to see the training videos that I've done in the past, you can do that. So go find 𝐍𝐸 Consulting on YouTube and subscribe to that. You'll get notified as I release these videos in the future. So question, how long have you been using Now.Site LeAnn? The live video support is great. I did start, like I said, in July. I had extraordinarily busy August and Septembers. So I will admit that I wasn't even doing it all that consistently through that time. Now it's October, all that busy season has passed, and this is pretty much my sole focus at this point. So yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Wilma. She says she's going to subscribe. Thank you, thank you. And can we add our own blogs to the blog, or is it only for artificial intelligence stuff? No, you can add your own stuff. In fact, I've created a couple of websites. We can do this in the training. I'll show you how to do that if we can get to that. But I've created a couple of websites or landing pages with my blog content, and then I've added that into my blogs as well. I've also promoted them on social media. Yeah, it's really, really cool. Also question, what do the green lines in each piece of content mean? Some have no green and others have more. It's the number of times that you've shared that particular piece of content, because just because you shared it once doesn't mean you can't go back and share it again. So it kind of keeps a record of what you've gone through so that you can continue to go back and reshare it to different content or even the same one, because you're going to reach different people when you share multiple times. We have a couple of rock stars on this call as well. And Robert, if you're still there and want to add anything at this point, I would love to welcome you to the call. Robert has been with Now.Site much longer than me, and I learned from him.
Well, thank you. Excellent. I don't know if you're getting feedback or not, but I think you did excellent. And what I would say to people is one of the first things you want to do is to get free platform. That means you sponsor 3 people. You want to kind of set a goal to do that in your first week. So back to you, LeAnn.
Okay, well, thank you. Robert would know. He's built quite an organization with Now.Site. We are both part of what's called the Gem Junkies group, which is the fastest growing group in Now.Site, just full of support, full of people that want to help other people. Very much in line with the concept of giver's gain. So I'm really happy everybody is here, and thanks for today. I'm going to end this training and we're going to go right into the next one. So if you have some great questions, let's get to them. Thank you.